Hello everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with another tabletop video review. Today we're looking at the Umarex VFC Heckler Koch HK416 V2 AEG Airsoft rifle. And I haven't done a shooting test for this gun yet. Hopefully I'll get to that pretty soon, so stay posted. Now this gun is available in our Canada Replica Airgun store over at replicaairguns.ca. I'll put a link in the description so you can purchase it there if you're interested in it. Currently, at the time of this video, we do not have it in our US store, but that could change. So definitely check out our replicaairguns.us store if you're interested in it as well. Just depends when you're watching this video and if we have it then. Now it is a replica of their Heckler & Koch HK416 in the CQB style. Now it's made in Taiwan by VFC, which is VegaForce company, distributed by Umarex. Real quick explanation of what that means. Essentially, VFC makes it in their factory and Umarex allows them to license it, and Umarex, being the license holder, distributes it and allows VFC to put the licensing on it. All right, let's take a quick look at the box here. All right, I'm gonna quickly show you the box. It's pretty huge here. I don't have a lot of room, but I'll show you what I can. You have this nice hologram for the Umarex officially licensed here. And then you have the speed over 366 FPS. I'll explain that in a little bit here. Right, now there is some information on the box here, but I can't really get it up so you can see it too well, so I'll just read it off. So it's an electric gun, it says 1 energy of power, but I believe it'll be a little more than that, or 1 joule energy of power. It is a metal gun, it's full metal gearbox with metal gears, metal parts, has semi and full auto capability, of course, has a MOSFET system built into it, high cap magazine, 6mm airsoft, and authentic replica. Now they say replica, so I might as well explain that now. In Canada, if we have a replica gun that doesn't shoot anything, it is considered prohibited, therefore it's not allowed to be imported. It also makes owning a prohibited firearm or gun in general a little bit more complicated. So one, I guess you could call loophole is as long as you have a air gun, BB gun or airsoft gun that is considered to be able to cause serious injury, it then becomes an actual firearm. In this case, it's an unregulated firearm because it doesn't shoot over certain thresholds, yet it does shoot powerful enough to cause serious injury, and it then gets classified as an unregulated firearm. No license required, no registration required. All right, moving on. I'll quickly show you the manual before we move on to some of the specifications and things, but let's take a quick look here. So you have some other products on the front there, and then we have some information in here about specifications for this product, I believe, specifically, at least in this manual, you can see it's pretty similar to the one we have on the table. So most of this should line up. Okay, but some of this manual is catered more towards this gun. If you have this manual for other guns, it may not exactly be the same, but this will get you going. This will show you kind of how to adjust things, load it, how to adjust certain sights on certain models. Okay, all of that stuff. All right, let's get into some of the specifications here. It does shoot 6mm airsoft BBs, of course. It uses an AEG system, which of course is a battery hooked up to a motor that operates a spring, which then powers the BB. You're also going to get semi and full auto selectability, as you would expect. It also has a high capacity magazine that holds 322 airsoft BBs, and it weighs 7 pounds or 3,180 grams with a total length of 28 inches with the stock all the way closed. With the stock all the way out, you have 31.1 inches. The inner barrel length is going to be 10.2 inches or 260 millimeters. And again, this gun shoots over 366 plus FPS using 0.20 gram BBs. You're also going to find an adjustable hop-up located under the dust cover, easy to get at, no tools required. And you also have removable front and back sights, adjustable for windage, but not elevation. Again, this is a replica of the Heckler Koch HK416 with markings and licensing throughout. You can find lots of metal parts, including the top and bottom receiver, rails, parts of the sights, flash hider, magazine, charging handle, selector switch, magazine release, forward assist, buffer tube, the dust cover, and of course the trigger. And you do again have that adjustable rear stock. We'll show you that in a bit. It also comes with the V2 metal gearbox with metal gears inside of it, and it also has the built-in MOSFET system and is LiPo battery ready. All right, let's take a quick look around this gun. Getting a little tighter here so you can get a good look. So there's your front sight, right? It's not pop-up, it is removable, of course. You got your flash hider, right? You got your sling mounting points there. Rails, top, bottom, sides. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom sight. Now you do have different apertures that you can select. Okay, and you do have your up and down adjustment here, or actually not up and down, but side to side with the screw here. Okay, not up and down though. You do have your charging handle, which opens your dust cover. It's supposed to open your dust cover. I had the same problem before. I don't know why it's not opening. I think this dust cover is a little sticky for some reason. I'm gonna have to try and get it open somehow, but I don't know why. Let me see if I can open it up. I think it's stuck. All right, I did get it open. I don't know why it's so sticky. Maybe this just needs a little love. I'm not sure why, but you can see here, right? You have that, and you have the working bolt, right? Release on the other side. Okay, let's see if I can get this to open up now. It is pretty tight, so I think for some reason this is just really tight. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's working now. So it just needed a little love, and now we got it working. You have this forward assist. It's kind of works, but it's not really going to do anything. There's no actual bolt or round you need to push forward or anything like that. Okay, so we do have the selector switch here. Okay, all right, it does come with this high capacity magazine, 320 rounds, standard AR style magazine. So it should be interchangeable with other AR platform guns, airsoft guns that is. Okay, let's take a look at the stock here. So you do have a fully adjustable stock with a nice rubber butt pad, or somewhat rubber. It's a hard rubber. Some more sling tie-in points, nice pistol grips, right? Okay, let's look at the other side real quick here. There's your magazine release, your dust cover, your bolt, your hop-up adjustment there. All right, so at this point, I'm going to get into some of the pros and the cons. Again, it's fully HK licensed via Umarex, and it's made by VFC VegaForce company, which is well known for the quality products it makes. You can have lots of metal parts where you'd find them on the real steel version of the HK416. Of course, it's going to come with that selector switch that allows you for semi and full auto capability. It's nice that it doesn't have the orange tip here on our Canada import version, so you don't have to worry about swapping out that flash hider if that's something you're planning on doing. Again, it comes with a high capacity 320 round magazine that uses the AR type compatible magazines. And you have removable sights that are adjustable for windage, but not elevation. There's going to be lots of rail attachments for all kinds of accessories that you might want to add to this rifle. And again, you have easy access to the hop-up system, just in case you need to make adjustments in the field, no tools required. And there's lots of quality internals with the V2 metal gearbox, metal gears, and the built-in MOSFET system. And again, you have a nice CQB styled, fully adjustable rear stock. Just a couple cons here. The price is definitely on the higher end, but you are getting a high quality licensed product through Umarex. And again, there is no elevation adjustment on the sight, so you'll either have to do that using the hop-up or by adjusting your aim point while in action. All right, again, this gun is available in our Canada replica airgun store over at replicairguns.ca. I'll put a link in the description for you. If you're interested in other products in Canada and the US, check out our Canada and US stores at replicairguns.ca and replicairguns.us, where we have air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe before you head out. Also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll also put a link in the description for my written review for this gun that goes along with this video over at replicairguns.com, so check that out for my full written review along with some additional photos. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.